The Secret Service agent that was on the course did a fantastic job. What they do is they have an agent that jumps one hole ahead of time to where the president was at. And he was able to spot this rifle barrel sticking out of the fence and immediately engage that individual, at which time the individual took off.
That is the Palm Beach County Sheriff in Florida after another security scare involving former President Donald Trump and what's being investigated as a possible assassination attempt. This happened yesterday at Trump's golf club in West Palm Beach.
Sources tell ABC News a man with an assault-style rifle was near the golf course as Trump was playing. ABC's Christiane Cordero tells us more about the suspect.
This morning, officials are investigating another possible assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump. It happened while Trump was near the fifth hole of his golf course in West Palm Beach. A Secret Service agent spotted a man with a rifle between 300 to 500 yards from the former president. Then sources tell ABC News the agent fired 4 to 6 shots towards the gunman.
In the bushes where this guy was is an AK-47 style rifle with a scope, 2 backpacks which were hung on the fence that had ceramic tile in them, and a GoPro.
The gunman, identified as 58-year-old Ryan Wesley Routh, was detained after attempting to flee by car. He's now in custody with charges expected in the coming days. And sources say authorities are looking into whether Routh had grievances related to Ukraine, specifically frustrations with Trump's position on the issue. Routh's neighbor in Hawaii says he's shocked.
He didn't cause any uproar over any kind of political campaign or inclination.
Amid the gunfire, Trump was rushed to safety uninjured. Soon after the incident, Trump sent out a fundraising email writing, "My resolve is only stronger after another attempt on my life," adding, "I will never slow down, I will never give up, I will never surrender." President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris released separate statements speaking out against the latest round of violence. The VP and Democratic presidential nominee said, quote, "I condemn political violence. We all must do our part to ensure that this incident does not lead to more violence. I am thankful that former President Trump is safe." Trump's golf plans were not publicized in any way. Sources tell ABC News there was no planned movement to the golf course, that it was a last-minute decision.
I would imagine that the next time he comes to the golf course, there'll probably be a little bit more people around the perimeter.
Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
Investigators say shell casings were found near the gun, but it's not clear if the suspect fired a weapon. Trump is expected on the campaign trail once again tomorrow when he's scheduled to hold a town hall in Michigan. But you will remember just about 2 months ago, Donald Trump was hit in his ear during an assassination attempt at a rally in Pennsylvania. Since then, the Trump team has stepped up security. We do have details about those measures in this story on our website under the Nation World tab.
This morning, Mayor Craig Greenberg says he'll make a significant announcement about leadership in the Metro Police Department. LMPD has been without a permanent chief since June. Jacqueline Gwynn Villaroel was suspended on June 12th and officially resigned June 25th. Since then, Paul Humphrey has served as interim chief. Previously, Humphrey did express interest in taking the position permanently, and Greenberg has said he didn't plan on conducting a national search.
I'm definitely interested in doing this permanently. Obviously, there's been dynamics that have happened over the last couple of months that I have very little control over.
I do not have any intention right now of beginning a national search. Chief Humphrey is doing a wonderful job as interim chief. We're making a lot of good progress.
Greenberg and police leadership will make that announcement today at 10:30. We'll be there and we'll update you on air at noon and online at WHAS11.com.
In-person classes are canceled once again today for Laurel County schools. Students have been at home for 6 days as police search for the suspected I-75 shooter, Joseph Couch. Various law enforcement agencies, including the Kentucky Division of Forestry, have increased search efforts for Joseph Couch and are expected to press deeper into the Daniel Boone National Forest this week. Police believe on September 7th, Couch used an AR-15 to fire at passing cars from a ledge overlooking the interstate in London, Kentucky. 5 people were hurt. Police did recover the weapon, ammunition, and a vehicle registered in Couch's name near the scene. Kentucky State Police say they believe Couch is still armed and dangerous. A suspect in the recent street racing takeovers will appear in court today. Metro Police arrested 18-year-old Bryce Johnson last Wednesday. According to arrest records, officers saw him doing donuts at 26th and Market Streets, and then he was also seen in the takeover near Iroquois Park with a passenger hanging out of his window. Both incidents happened during Labor Day weekend, and investigators say Johnson admitted to participating in the takeovers. He's charged with wanton endangerment, reckless driving, and rioting. Johnson is scheduled to appear in court this morning at 9 o'clock.
Police are investigating after 4 people were shot early Saturday morning near Boone's gas station in the Portland neighborhood. It happened around 2:30. Officers say they were called to North 29th Street for a shooting and found 2 men with gunshot wounds. Moments later, police say they were called to another shooting at Boone's on North 22nd Street. There, they found 2 more men in a van who'd been shot. Police determined the shootings were connected. All 4 men were taken to the hospital and are expected to survive.